Okay guys, now we're gonna talking about the open guard pass. Okay, especially when you disengage the position, especially from no gi, right? It's hard to pass your opponent guard when someone like once you doesn't have the grip, right? Especially like, for example, like I'm gonna give some example for you guys. Like here in this situation, right? My goal is like pass his guard, and then before I pass his guard, I have to like push his back on the ground. And then sometimes when I put someone's back on the ground, like it's hard for me to make my grip, right? Especially from no gi, okay? But I have like every time when I try pass, when someone like has like the open, this is an open guard, right? There's no grip, there's nothing, we didn't get a position, right? And his knees close to him, elbow, everything, like he has everything like tight, right? But when every time there's someone here and I try pass, if I start to move to my side, he always follow me, right? If I try to move to the other side, he always follow me, right? If he try to move his leg, I'm not gonna step like close to him. I can be here, right? Like use my hand against his foot, but I'm gonna move to my side because now he's gonna follow me, and that's a good time for me to pass, right? If someone sit up, I'm gonna place my hand on his here ankle, okay? Now what I do is I'm gonna pull one leg off the ground and I'm doing this way. I wanna cross his leg. Why? Because he's gonna react right away, and in the way that he's react, it's not like push me. He's gonna lift this leg here. Now is the time for me to staple his leg on the ground. Okay, that's a good example for you guys to understand. Every time when someone here sit up and then you want to put his back on the ground, put your opponent's back on the ground, please like don't do this, right? The way that I do, like I staple one foot on the ground and I'm gonna lift the other leg off the ground. And before I push him back, I wanna do this way. And now, look, he's gonna open up his leg. Now I let it go one leg and I keep his foot on the ground here, this way. Now what I do is, I'll be here. I'm gonna connect my elbow on my knee, okay? Now I will staple over the leg like this, okay? He's not gonna break my grip. He's not gonna move his foot. He has to sit up and he catch my leg. You see how he sit up and he catch my leg? Now that's what I want, because I first him changing his angle, okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I will step with my left leg. It means my outside leg in between his leg, and in my inside leg, outside the leg. Now you see how I change the angle? Now it's even better for me to pass. Now I start hooking his arm, and then I will end up in the same position, his leg, and then finish in the cycle show. Okay, so that's the first example that I showed for you guys. With the second one, it's the same thing. Right? Let's say if his back is already on the ground, you disengage the position. I step to my side. You see how he's moving? I step to my side again. Now I catch his leg. I'll push his leg to the ground. But in this time, I control both of his leg. And I use my inside the leg to staple his bottom leg. Look how I step. Make sure when I step, my heel on the ground. Okay, I want to use this part of my foot. Right, his leg. Okay. He's not gonna hook over his guard. He's not gonna go inverted because I still control his leg here. Okay. And now for you guys to understand, when I grab his foot, I will use my forearm, right, like this, over the foot. Look, I'm this way because I can use my forearm to frame. It's the same thing when you transition from the leg drag, and then you want to use your forearm to frame. It's the same scenario that I use to his foot. I'm this way. I'm gonna force him to sit up to catch my leg. Another thing, please don't step like close to his knee here. I step here because now my leg is far away from his hand. He has to do this. Okay, now I step. If you want, you can step over the leg. Okay, but if you feel your opponent is strong, I'm doing like with my both knees, like a double knee cut pass. Okay, I can do it with my both knees. Let's say shoulder. Let's see, I'm in here and he catch my leg. And then I don't have enough time to step over his leg. I can go like this, look. And do like double knee cut pass. And I still trap his leg, underhook the arm. Now I can finish on the side control. Okay, but if I want to step over the leg, catch my leg, please. What I'm gonna do is I will connect his knee against his arm and I push his leg down. Look. Now look my knee. Now I can end up in the same scenario and I can finish in the side control. Make sure when I finish, I'm doing like this. And then I walk back to his hips and I finish in the side control. Okay, one more time. Let's see, he's here. I step to my side, I grab. You see when I grab the leg, I'm doing like this way. Let's move your foot again, please. I'm doing this way. Push your leg to the ground, I'll be here. Okay. Now I want to be outside his leg. And let's use my inside the leg. He has to use this arm. He's not going to use the other arm. It's a wrong way for him. It's impossible. Alright. You're going to use the top arm. Now I'm doing like, good. You see how I open up his leg? Okay. Now, underhook the arm. And then work on the knee cut pass. Okay. And then I'm going to give another example for you guys. Once I step here, he catch my leg. This is a good point for you guys to understand. I'm not going to step like this. When I step over, I put my knee. Now I open up his leg, look. If somehow your opponent is flexible to you and then he catch my ankle, you never know about who you fight, right? He catch my ankle, I can drop my knee over the arm and then go to the other side. Now I can finish in the same thing. Okay, let's say if I will step here and then he grab or somehow he let it go and he step, look, put my knee outside, I use his leg against his arm. Now, I can finish in the cycle. Okay, one more time. We're here. Let's say if he set up, he started here and I go, look. If I have a good control, I will keep both of my hands against his leg. And I step like this, and I go, look, I'm here. Look how I keep my weight half on his legs. Don't forget, I don't keep my weight here. I'll be heavy here first. Now I start to move to my side, and then on the hook. If your opponent strap your leg, make sure shoulder heavy on his face, hips against his hips. Now what I do is, I bring my knee against his shoulder. Now I keep the bottom leg and then finish on the side control. Okay, that's the way that I work passing when someone like work on the open guard. Okay, make sure like always step outside your opponent's leg. Okay, I only step inside his leg once I feel like my opponent uncomfortable. Okay, and I hope you guys keep training, keep practicing this technique. This is a really good technique. I did this technique on my, I think, Pan Am semi-final, 2018. Yeah, and it's worked well for me, and I believe it's gonna work for you guys. Okay, and I hope you guys enjoy.